Hey everybody, it's Mark Pruitt for another strategic money tip. Hope you're doing well today. Today's question is this, and we see this quite often. It's, I'm 60 years old, I've got $1 million, I want to retire. Can I do it? And the answer to that is, well, it depends. There is no one size fits all. And so I'm going to run through things with you briefly that you need to prepare for, especially if you are under age 65 and you are considering retirement. Why under the age of 65? Because at 65, Medicare kicks in. And one of the biggest questions that I tend to ask individual families that come in and say, I'm 60 years old, I'm 55 years old, I'm 59, I'm 63, whatever it is, and you're under age 65, my first question, if they say, can I retire? My first question to them is, what are you going to do for health care? If you have that particular piece of the retirement puzzle solved, that they're going to give you health care depending on your job for the rest of your life, or you don't need the health care early before you hit Medicare age at 65, then you could potentially retire at 60 with $1 million as long as your health care issue is taken care of. The other thing that you need to look at, though, is very, very important, is it's not the $1 million in regards to, is that enough? I've actually had people come in here with $6 million, with $4 million, and I have to tell them they don't have enough. And you go, what do you mean they don't have enough, Mark? How could they possibly not have enough? Because they're living a lifestyle to where they need $300,000 out a year because that's what they're spending, or they need $250,000 out a year because that's literally what they're spending in a gross scenario of taxes and expenditures and everything that they're doing in their lifestyle. And so retirement, think about it like this. You are, all your life, you've been working and you are trading time for money. And so you work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. As soon as you stop working, you now have to create your own check for the rest of your life. And so if you're truly going to retire, you've got to figure out, one, what are you spending? What are your expenses? And we've got a video that you could go back and look at that talks about, it's not creating a budget, but it's trying to figure out how much you actually spend. And so that's not hard to do. In fact, if you aren't sure how to do that and you can't find the video for some reason, is you can call our office, 1-800-381-8870, and then I'll walk through how to create that plan for you, because it's not a budget. People never stick to budgets anyway, so has nothing to do with budgets. But it does have everything to do with what you are spending. The other thing is you have to look at, if you're retiring at a young age, in your early 60s or late 50s, is what is going to be your purpose down the road when you're 70, 80, 85 years old? I have people that literally have gone back to work and taken huge pay cuts just because they're bored. And that's okay if that's what you want to do, but I look at it as between 55 and 65 is normally your prime time earning years. Normally you will be at the top of the table. In fact, if anything, they may let you go because they're paying you too much, and they go find 3 other people that can do the job for you and pay them less compared to your salary. So all of those things matter in regards to, do I have enough money to retire? It's really dealing with healthcare issues. It's really dealing with income issues and what your expenditures are, what you're spending. Another one, are kids still in college? Are you going to pay for that degree? Are they getting loans? Are they going to get a master's degree? Are you going to be involved with that? Lots of different questions that have to be asked and addressed if you're going to retire early. So just remember, it's not how much you have, It's how much you spend will determine what your need is in regards to what you have saved. And so we back into that with Social Security. You got to look at Social Security as well. That's another one. Do I have enough Social Security? Would I take it at 62? Would I wait and take it at 65? All of these are pieces of the puzzle that have to fit in order for us to be able to tell you successfully, yes, you have enough. There are times, honestly, that I have to tell people, no, you don't have enough. In fact, you need to save if you want to continue your lifestyle. And I usually tell people, if your lifestyle is this, you should never have to step down in your lifestyle. You should never have to do that. If you want to go at least side by side or not a little higher, because a lot of times people want to travel. They want to do things that they haven't been able to do necessarily, and they want to do that while they're younger and they have the ability to do it. I tell people all the time, 60 to 70 is your go-go years, and then 70 to 80 is your slow-go years, and 80 and above is your no-go years, because simply you don't have the energy that you had at 80, 85 that you had when you were 60 or 65. So there's lots of things to consider in regards to retirement. Just keep that in mind. If you've got questions on that, feel free to give us a call, 1-800-381-8870. We'll be glad to sit down with you and create a plan that would work for you and your family for the rest of your life. Take care. God bless.
Thank you so much for joining us for today's Strategic Money Tip. If you have any questions about the material covered in today's video, or you'd like to speak with someone from our team, simply call our office at 1-800-381-8870. Also, while we have your attention, click the link below to watch our latest video. And to see more videos on tips just like this one, make sure to click the logo to subscribe to our channel. On behalf of the team at Strategic Estate Planning Services, thanks again for watching.